Welcome to episode 1 of playing every public course in Utah. Today we are at Stansbury Park Golf Course about 30 minutes west of Salt Lake in the Tooele Valley. Though it has beautiful mountain scenery, this lake's course has water on 15 of 18 holes. That's not going to get over the water. I've lost a lot of golf balls on this hole. I'm trying to stay composed here. My goal today is to beat my personal best of 86 that was set on this course. Will I be able to do it, or will I lose my battle to Stansbury? It is a beautiful morning here at Stansbury. Teeing off first hole. Just want a nice one down the middle, start things off. It's all right. There's a gap in those trees. I actually have a nice shot into the green, so it's not the worst start in the world. Oh boy. Hope this isn't too shaky all day. First shot of the series. It's a little bit surreal. There's a lot that goes into starting to make golf content. Like the gear, having to think about all the gear. Just hopping onto the course when you have a tee time and hoping you don't get in anyone's way. So it's been a few months in the making for this series, but I'm glad we're here. So let's get started. All right, we got 145. Looks like pin is kind of in the back today. So I'm gonna hit a 9-iron, especially because it's only the first few swings of the day. All right. It's kind of a weird lie. My feet were not even. Can't blame that kind of top though on that kind of lie. All right, we're taking a 54 here. Kind of like a 60% swing. Hopefully give myself a putt for par. It is wet. It's pretty wet this morning. All right. Run out a little bit. All right, we're dancing. I did not putt this morning, which is 100% my fault. So we're going to be feeling out these greens on the first few holes. It is wet, so I'm guessing they're going to be a little bit slower than usual. Whoa. Good speed. Really bad read though. All right. Bogey to start. We're okay. We saved it a little bit. We're good. I would be lying if I said I was not a little bit nervous. It's been a while since I've played on camera, and there's just a lot more thought that has to go into other things when you're shooting around. So I think that first hole, it was all right. Bogey start is okay. Kind of get the jitters out. I also hate the idea of being a pace of play issue. So right now there's no one behind me. I'm gonna really do my best to keep it that way, and try to show you guys this beautiful golf course. Something I really love about public golf in Utah is the views that you get pretty much everywhere. Today we're in the Tooele Valley. So these are kind of the Ochre Mountains, the west side of the Ochre Mountains. But it's still absolutely stunning, especially on a super calm morning like this. Be able to come out and just, I don't know, perfect temperature, no wind. And just be out here on the course. This is the first dangerous hole of the day. Water left and right with a fairway that pushes everything down to the right. Tee ball out there to the left because I faded in, landed there in the middle of the fairway. Oh no. Oh, hard kick right, sit down. That was really good contact, but that's going to be close just because of that fairway, how it pushes everything. Let's cross our fingers. Sometimes it's good to be lucky. We got absolutely boosted kind of off that slope, but the rough caught it like 10 feet before going into the water on the right and 10 feet before going into the water ahead of me. So 164 kind of to an elevated green. So I am going to go with 7-iron. So it was the right club because we're about pin high, but I just pushed it out to the right. I'm telling you, there's something, even when you're by yourself, there's something about having a camera and playing for a camera. It gets in your head a little bit, so I'm trying to win that mental battle right now. We just got a 58, a little bit of a chip uphill. There's probably about 20 yards between me and the green. Land it just on the green. Have the ball run out to the hole. Oh, I got under it and totally bladed it. We have left ourselves further away from the pin than our last shot, which is pretty frustrating. Again, I'm trying to win some mental battles here in the first 2 holes. The green slopes from left to right downhill, so kind of aim out here to the left. Man, that dirt just is so soft. This is more like hitting out of sand than actually hitting out of the sand on this course. All right. See how the green just slopes left to right? So this is gonna be a swinger coming in. I think if I get this within 5 feet, it'll be a win. Oh, sit down. Oh my gosh. That is an absolutely diabolical pin placement. Wow, it is really going to hurt to count up my score on that hole. So that was an 8. That was quad bogey. Yeah, that's all we're gonna say about that. But we got a par 5 here. Got water on the right. The hole is off there to the right. But it's a big fairway. That is a beauty. Okay, we are 5 over through 2. I cannot remember the last time I had to start that bad, which adds another element to this video. We're gonna get an up-close look at my mental fortitude. I really want to come back strong from this poor start and string together a good stretch of holes because I know what I'm capable of, and I hope to showcase that on camera. It would really suck to pull out the camera and all of a sudden just forget how to play good golf. So we got a good drive out here on 3. Let's hit a good approach shot, get on the green in regulation, and get things going. All right, we're still 300 yards out here. I just have a 3 hybrid laying up. Want to poke it out there, give myself a wedge in. So there we go. That's pretty. Middle of the fairway, probably gonna have 100, 110 in. That shot was way better than even I thought it was. Got 80 yards in, close to a full 54. Go, go. All right, that's about pin high. Luckily, I snuck over the corner of that bunker. Well, if I would have squared that face at impact, Might have hit the pin, but can never complain about a green and reg and a birdie putt. Come back for me a little bit. Come back, come back, come back. All right. Really good speed. It seems like I've got the speed down good, so. We will take tap-in pars all day long. All day long. Listen, I'm not trying to fool anyone into thinking I'm a good golfer. I hover around a 15 handicap, but that is what I know I can do when I put together a good hole. Which is why that start was so frustrating. So maybe let's start a par train, 5 over through 3, but we've got a little bit of a dogleg right par 4 with water on both sides, but again, big fairway, so we can give ourselves a nice iron in, short iron in. Sun is starting to peek over those mountains. Setting out to be a beautiful day. It's going to be like mid to high 90s this afternoon. That's why I got out at 6:50 this morning. That is going to work out beautifully. Ride that fairway, baby. So we are only a few paces in front of the 150 marker. So just a nice smooth 9-iron. I did it again. My irons have been so good lately. All right, luckily we came up short of this bunker. So I'm just trying to get it over, land it on, because the green slopes down and right to left. And the pin is like back middle. So if I can land it out here to the right, let it trickle down toward the hole. Just like that. Get closer. It's like 7 or 8 feet downhill for par. I'm happy with where that ended up. This is another little tricky pin placement though. Kind of, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it actually starts to slope down this way, so the putt is uphill and breaking left to right. Oh, get there. It didn't break, but it would have been short anyway. It's all right. That's a decent bogey save after topping a 9-iron from the fairway. Okay, we got 184 to the pin right there in the middle of the green. A nice smooth 5-iron should get there just fine. That's not going to get over the water. So the drop area is right here, which makes it more of a chip than anything. But I don't make the rules, I just play the hole. So we're gonna go right here. All right. Trickle, trickle, trickle. I left myself above the hole. Not what I wanted to do. Like I said, now we got a downhill breaker for bogey. I just want to hit a good iron today. Man, I barely touched that. Double. Double. This is one of my favorite holes on the course. It's a slightly downhill par 4. And if you get a hold of one, you can get it down there close to the green. Yep, right side of the fairway. That pin is just a tick above 160, so got 7-iron in hand. Great strike, great distance. Just pulled it a little bit. Got a long par putt. I said par, I meant birdie. I guess I'm just not used to having those today. All right, I gotta convince myself to get this there. My line was right the first time. Oh my goodness. Three putt for bogey. Fairway, green in regulation, 3 putt for bogey. That is my specialty. All right, this is the second par 3 of the day. There are 4 of them on this course, and every single one of them is over water. This to this pin is about the same distance I had in the fairway back there. So just another 7-iron just like it. I would love to hit this green. It's a little bit of a tough green to stick. So oh yeah, all right. That'll probably be about 10-15 feet uphill for par. I did hit it off the toe, but I'm not complaining about where that ball ended up. This is an uphill birdie putt. This pin, however, is right on the edge of a ridge. So if I don't get it there, the ball could roll back. Totally hit that off the heel of the putter. Tap in par. Take it all day, baby. This might just be the signature hole of the course, in my opinion. It's a dog leg left, long par 5. But it's just a beautiful hole. You got water on the right here off your tee shot, and then on your approach, the fairway narrows, and you have water on both the right and left. Takes a lot of skill. I've lost a lot of golf balls on this hole, but I've also had some good shots, which feel really good because it's a tough hole. The line is kind of just over that tree on the left side of the fairway. It's a great ball. Came back in, middle of the fairway. Still got more than 300 yards to the hole, but you can see how narrow it gets there, and the green's kind of off to the left. So I'm just going to take that 3 hybrid again and aim between those 2 trees off in the distance. Just land it middle of the fairway, give myself either a pitching wedge or a gap wedge in. Oh no. Oh, that's headed straight for the water on the right. Maybe I got lucky. We'll see. I did not get so lucky. It must have just rolled in. Got about 180 in, gonna hit a 5-iron. Could still save par. Just like that. Go. Go. Oh my gosh. I caught a flyer. That flew the green. That one like 200. I am honestly in disbelief with how far that 5-iron flew. All right, left myself like 7 feet. Break. Seven, double bogey. This might wind up to be one of my worst 9s in the last few months. Coming into the turn here, this is one of the more straightforward holes. Downhill, par 4. Nice one to finish out the 9. Worst 9s in the last few months. That's why you play 18 holes. Coming into the turn here, this is one of the more straightforward holes. Downhill, par 4. Nice one to finish out the 9. That was not good. It's okay. We actually don't have a bad angle into the hole here. The lie is a little questionable. 180 again, but I'm gonna hit 6-iron. Try not to clip these branches. If it's just short, it's fine. Yeah, it was pretty chunky, but I mean, that's middle of the fairway up there, just short of the green. Oh, I got super underneath it. Oh, sit down. Sit down. That is just an extremely poor effort. As I make the turn here at Stansbury, I kind of just wanted to express a little bit the love that I have for this course and why I want to do this series. This has been a summer of rediscovery for me in the game of golf. I haven't played consistently in about 5 years, so I came out at the beginning of the season and basically had to reinvent my game. I know it doesn't look like it based on the way I played that front nine, but I have improved a lot, and a lot of it has happened on this course. I enjoy it because it's challenging, but still gives me the opportunity to score well if I hit well, and I'm keeping the ball in the fairway. And it's only $15 to walk 9 holes, which is big for me because I've got a baby due here in a few weeks, and my wife and I obviously don't have a lot, but what I can spare, I come out here and I'm able to play what I think is an absolute steal. I think the course is well maintained and a great track for what I pay for it, and I just love coming out here. A lot of the times it's early in the morning, like 6:40 is when I tee off before anyone else is really out of bed, and it's just super peaceful. Come out here, walk the course, and it has helped me regain the love for the game. And the purposes of this series is to show everyone here the great public golf that Utah has, because this is, in my opinion, a hidden gem tucked in the Tooele Valley. Not a lot of people know about it, and I want to show people that you don't have to play private or semi-private to have a good golf experience here in Utah. So it's starting here at my home course. So let's make this turn, let's clean some things up, let's score well on the back. Water straight ahead. Pin is off to the right, kind of behind those trees on the right. So that's the line. Come back. That's going to end up being really nice. That's off the heel again. That is my miss today. All right, 136. This is just a smooth pitching wedge. I don't know why that is happening. That ended up trickling to the front of the green. Pins there in the back. This is another pin placement that's just absolutely diabolical. It's on the side of the hill. The green slopes from right to left, so I'm wanting to land up there and let it trickle down to the hole. Now come back. Come down. It's about 6 feet down the hill for par. It's another one where I have to do nothing more than breathe on it, and it should get to that hole. Get in there. Gutsy par. Gutsy par. I think that is a really important start to this 9. I score better on this back than I do the front. So I think getting par there, getting the ball rolling is going to be important for me down this stretch. I don't want to shoot triple digits. I don't think I'm going to, but that is what I'm trying to avoid now, is staying in the 90s. All right, this is a fun little short par 4 off to the left. The target is between those 2 trees on the left side. In between there, it'll cut that corner, and I'll leave myself a nice wedge in. That was it. That was really nice. Yep, middle of the fairway. That was a really nice drive. That one felt the best of the day. So we've got 100 in, so I'm gonna do like a 3/4 gap wedge. pulled it just a little bit. Pin high, got a birdie putt. So we actually just missed the green, like 2 feet onto the fringe. And I'm trying to decide whether to putt this or chip it. I think the very obvious thing to do is putt it. Go, baby. Go, baby. All right. Another par. 2 pars to open up the back. It's what we like. I like this hole a lot. Sharp 90-degree left turn up there as the fairway ends, and then the green, you can't even see it, but it's up there on the left. But the fairway's huge, and anywhere in that fairway is good. You got like a 7 or an 8 iron in, so I just want to hit that fairway. That was another one struck really well. Yeah, it's on that right side. Got a great angle in. I'm a little bit between clubs here. I don't think I can quite get there with a pitching wedge, so I'm just going to hit a smooth 9 iron. Pin's there in the front. There is a backstop. Everything comes back to the pin, so. I just pushed it out to the right. Oh, and it snuck into the sand right there. I don't think I finished the swing. I just didn't commit and didn't turn my hands. I'm pin high, but this is tough sand. It's really compact. When it gets wet, it just gets really hard. So it's almost like hitting off like the cart path. So I just put it in the back of my stance. Short little backswing. I can get it close, but it's hard to control because I can't get a lot of spin on the ball. But that's really good. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that was really good. That's 3 pars in a row to start the back. I think I've only done that one other time. Let's keep the ball rolling. Come on. All right, this is the third of 4 par 3s over water. Pins 150-ish there in the back. So just a smooth 9 iron. Get over the bunker. Get over the bunker. Oh, it wasn't enough. I think I caught it a little bit fat. We're on that fringe on the right there, just next to the bunker. So I think the smart play here is to putt. But if I'm being completely honest, I feel a lot better chipping off the green here and getting it close than I do putting. And I was right. And I was right. I have some demons to exercise on this hole because that's like the 3rd or 4th round in a row that I have missed par putts from inside 4 feet on this hole, just on this hole. All right, now is the time in the round where I really got to maintain focus. I just made a bad bogey, but we're coming down the stretch on some tough holes. The number 2 we're about to play the number 2 handicap hole. So I just kind of got to gather my thoughts. I can't let that bad putt affect me for the rest of the round. And that's what I'm focusing on from here on out. We've got 5 to play. I've opened up this back really well, so let's keep it rolling. This is a difficult hole. It's a long and skinny par 4. You have to be really precise because there's water short here on the left and water long here on the right, and the fairway turns left. So I'm just gonna hit my 3 hybrid just to get it out there. It shouldn't be able to reach that water on the right. This is just fairway finder. I'm not even gonna tee it up. Oh no. That is straight into the water on the right. I don't think I could have gone more middle of the water if I tried. We are dropping, hitting our 3rd from 196. That did not come out clean. .67, probably playing more like 75, just because of that green being up on a hill. This is going to be like 3/4 54. Oh, I pulled it. Oh, I pulled it. Sit. Left myself a longer putt than I wanted, but we're on the green. Turn. Turn. All right, this is my favorite hole on the course. Par 5, dogleg right. It's a big fairway, water on the right, and then your approach has water on both sides with a narrow little fairway coming into the green. So it is a challenging hole, but it's a lot of fun if you play it right. And that is a perfect, oh, sit down, perfect drive. It's in the rough on the right, but that's exactly where I want to be. We're about to hit our approach on 15, but I just want to take a second to say thank you if you're still watching to this point, whether you're a friend, family, or someone who found this video on YouTube. Thank you for supporting this project. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm hoping to play some really fun courses here in Utah and show everyone the great public courses we have. So thank you for watching to this point, and thanks for sticking around. We got about 230 to the hole, but I just have 5 iron. I'm going to lay up, leave myself inside 100 yards. Whoa. That was a weird swing, but I think it worked out. There is water on the right, and now I'm worried. I went in right here, and I'm not going to lie, that's a horrible break. I'm pretty upset. This is the most water I've been on this course in a really long time, and it's adding a lot of strokes to today's score. I'm trying to stay composed here, but that really is pushing me. It's like 100 yards, gonna cut off a gap wedge. Sit. It's all right. We have a par putt. It's long. It's probably about 40 feet. I just want to give myself an easy 2-putt for bogey. Go, go. It was a really good line. Just did not hit it hard enough. We'll take the bogey there. All right, this is the final par 3 over water. Got 170, just 6 iron, straight at the pin. That could go in. Oh my gosh. That went over the green. So I flew the green by like 30 yards, and now I'm in these guys' way. So I gotta go quick here. Get there. That was such a crazy, crisp 6-iron. I don't even know how to be upset because it was the best contact of the day. But I just had to run right next to the other fairway to get the ball just up here. And now I'm going to be lucky to get up and down for bogey here. Oh. Sit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am pulling these putts straight off the face. That's pain. Golf has a way of humbling you. I mean, I went from thinking I might have holed out when that ball hit the club face to chipping 3 times and putting twice for triple. It's painful. That was probably the most crisp 6-iron that I've ever hit, which makes it that much more upsetting because I hit a good shot, but obviously did not get rewarded for it. 2 more holes. This is a really interesting par 5. The fairway is, there's 2 fairways. The first one is about 240 yards and then water directly behind it. And then it kind of comes off to the left and there's a second fairway that goes into the green. So I normally hit either 3 hybrid or 5-iron here. I think I'm gonna hit 5-iron. Just get it into the fairway and then go from there. Perfect. So a little bit of what I'm dealing with here. I just hit 5-iron off the tee. When I opened the year in the spring, my swing was completely different. I wasn't making good contact with the ball at all. And this is 100% my fault for not getting dialed again. But when I first dialed my distances, my stock irons, my 5-iron was going 180. But you can see right here, I just hit my 5-iron off the tee 195. So, and it's my fault for not getting dialed again, but that's kind of what's going on here. So this is a rare double layup hole. I just want to hit another 5-iron exactly like the one I hit off the tee. Just kind of at that middle tree and leave myself a wedge in. Yep, that should be perfect. All right, this is a little bit of a sucker pin. It's out there on the right, but you kind of have to go over the water. Pokes out here, that big bush is in the water. So I'm just gonna aim for the middle of the green and give myself a birdie putt. Oh no, oh, come on, get lucky. All right. You're not gonna be able to see the ball. It's right here. It was like probably 1 rotation from rolling into the water. Hopefully you see it come out and go at the pin. We still have up and down for par here. Oh my gosh. I have no idea how I got that much spin on it. That was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I really want this one. This would be a real gutsy par. This putt breaks right to left slightly. I really want to jar this, walk away with par on this hole. Oh, stay up. Ugh. Bit of a disappointing bogey considering where my approach shot was. I was only 100 yards in and just didn't clip my 54 very well. But we're on the tee box at 18. Not my best round today, but I can never complain about coming out and playing golf. So far I've got 5 pars on the scorecard. I'd love to add one more or birdie, you know, why not a birdie? This 18th hole goes dogleg left, but it's wide open. If you get a good drive out there, it's super reachable. So let's finish out this round strong, going for par. Yeah, that's all right. All right, last approach shot of the day. I want to hit a 6-iron exactly like I hit it on that par 3. I'm 180. I'm counting on it. I caught it fat. Yeah, that was real fat. All right, we were 30 yards short, but we left ourselves an uphill chip. It's not bad. Just want to land this short and let it stop. Give myself an easy up and down for par.
I think for most golfers,
Oh my gosh.
at least in my experience, even if you've had a really bad round, you've hit some really bad shots, you don't have a lot of pretty numbers on your scorecard, if you can walk away from the 18th green having played a good hole, then it kind of heals a lot of what happened behind you. And I think my frustration just boiled over a little bit. I talked about it at the beginning of this hole, how badly I wanted to play it well, and that didn't end up happening. And I think because of that, I was just frustrated and ready to go home.
So I just carded a 97. That is as bad as I've played all year, which is pretty upsetting because I paid for 18 holes. I paid for the cart, paid for a small bucket of balls, and that's as much as I would spend on a round. And to film it and play like that is pretty disappointing. I'm not extremely thrilled with myself, especially the way that I finished that 18th hole to triple 18. There are a lot of shots that I definitely want back. I didn't putt particularly well. It was just a lot of poor golf with a stretch of 4 holes where I went par, 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 bogey that I played really well. So at least I have that in there. But expect another video coming up soon. Again, here from the Tooele Valley. There are 3 public courses. This is the first one, so there are 2 more, Ochre Hills and Overlake. So we'll play those soon, but if you stuck around, watch me play that really poor round of golf. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed, and come out and play public golf in Utah.